The dream of having a specialized agency to accelerate development, especially in the area of infrastructure and human capital in the northwest of Nigeria, is getting closer to being actualized. States in the northwest are Kaduna, Katsina, Sokoto, Kebbi, Kano, Jigawa, and Zamfara. By current population, it is the most populated zone in the country, but years of poor leadership and insecurity have combined to lower investment portfolios in the region. Leading the debate, Deputy Senate President Jibrin Barao pointed out that despite contributing immensely to agriculture and food security in Nigeria, the region has remained largely underdeveloped. He says the region requires the interventionist agency to address many of its socio-economic challenges.
What the region requires now from the federal government is the support to develop its infrastructure and educate its teeming youth so as to drive the process of developing the zone in its entirety.
No, I'm asking, I want to know.
Mr. President, I want one of our elders in Northwest, indeed, entire Nigeria.
Will the state still exist?
To answer the question.
Will the state still exist?
Mr. President, sir.
Or all the resources that ought to go to the states will go to the commission?
Former Governor of Kebbi State, Adamu Alero, hopes the commission will help the future of thousands of out-of-school children in the region.
Mr. President, to answer your question, if the Northwest Development Commission is created, it is not going to affect whatever the state governments are doing. Instead, it's just going to complement their developmental efforts.
The Senate Minority Leader Abba Moro advocated for an arrangement that will allow development at the state and zonal levels across the country.
It has become imperative that if we have to develop through the aggregation of developmental efforts from the states and the zones, then Nigeria has a need to accommodate these zones as developmental centers. And that is what this bill seeks to achieve.
Senator Ifeanyi Uba quickly seized the moment to call for a similar reception to the bill seeking to establish the Southeast Development Commission. Although it was turned down in the Ninth Senate, it has now been reintroduced in the House of Representatives.
Why we continue to support that the development of Northwest is very, very important. I want to draw the attention of my colleagues that our bill for Southeast Development Commission will be coming soon, and I want to have at the same time equity and fairness to it.
The Northwest Development Commission bill has been referred to the Senate Committee on Special Duties for further legislative action. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.
Well, the Senate has approved a budget of 706.4 billion naira for the Nigeria Customs Service for the 2024 fiscal year. Presenting the budget, the chairman of the Committee on Customs, Excise and Tariffs, Senator Isa Jibrin, said out of the total expenditure, about 226 billion naira is for personnel cost, almost 112 billion naira for overheads, 148 billion naira as capital cost for ongoing projects, and 220 billion naira for new capital projects. However, Senator Adetokunbo Abiru raised concerns over the astronomical increase in the total expenditure of the Customs Service and wants the Senate to scrutinize the details thoroughly.
The committee hereby recommends as follows: that the total revenue collection of 5 trillion 79 billion 69 million 866,085.5 kobo only be approved for 2024 financial year, and that the expenditure of 706 billion 434 million 216,877.66 naira be equally approved for the 2024 financial year.
What you are projecting for 2024 is almost 706 billion. 706. And we know the times that we live in this country. Now, the breakdown of that 766 billion is broken down as follows. Personnel cost is 226 billion. In the year that we are, in the prior year, personnel cost was just 94 billion. I don't know what is the basis of this massive jump.